PEINTEINGU. It's PEINTEINGU. Yes, Kingu. Painting me, painting you. Oh, I did it again. Shit. PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU. Yeah, sip, sip. Right. PEINTEINGU, goo, 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 goo. PEINTEINGU, goo, 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 goo. Oh my God, it's a time for the goo. PEINTEINGU, goo, 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 goo. PEINTEINGU. It's PEINTEINGU. It's PEINTEINGU. It's you. Tell it to me. PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU. My God, sounds like a dog shit. PEINTEINGU. What is this? What is this farce? Hello? Hello? Is it still dog shit? PEINTEINGU. Goo. 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 PEINTEINGU. Is the goo on the microphone? My audio seems to be shit today, oh? PEINTEINGU. Goo. 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 PEINTEINGU. Goo. Goo. It's painting fucking goo. PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU. Tackling really battery. Ooh. Do, 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 do. Bro, I am now using the laptop mic. Yes, yes, yes. We all know you're excellent at the piano. Hold on, a moment, a moment. Tip the monkey, if you like. Right. So we're on the laptop audio. Are you serious? Looks like Big Barrow is not the only one with audio issues. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it cracking? Is the goo on the microphone? The the mic wasn't on for the first couple of seconds of the intro. And then I copped it. I was like, oh, the mic's not on, shit, because I was like saying stuff and all like um and then I had to go into properties and select the mic. I've had to do that a few times. So much better. Yeah, is it better now? Is it okay? So the audio I currently have is good. Yes? Yes. Okay. Is it buttery? Is it gloriously buttery? Are we back to our previously standard audio? Yes? I expect you to be replying in the chat promptly, despite being at work. I don't care if like how unsafe it'd be to be driving a forklift while like watching a stream and texting a chat. Oh god. Yeah, it's all good now. Butter, butter. Excellent. Right. We have shit to do. It is Monday, and we have shit do go. We have this glorious Panamanian. That's a hard one. When I was like, what do you call people from Panama? Panamanian reminded me of the fucking what were they called? Animaniacs, the Warner Brothers version of Looney Tunes, basically. The little black fuckers. They were like, they looked like, what were they supposed to be? Yes, my beautiful bitch. That was a look of like, I'm not here for you. Like, stormed into the room on a mission, and I'm like, "Hi, hello, my love," and you're just like, "Yeah, whatever." Yeah, like I'm preoccupied. Like, oh god, there was something wrong with the mic when I started the stream. Yeah, apparently my sound was shit. It wasn't on when I was doing the intro, so I was just doing my usual like painting goo, and there was nothing happening. I actually love when that happens. Like, you know, like I'd be watching Owen streams and all, like, and then fucking he'll play a video, and then he'll come back and he'll be like he did it for like 35 seconds the other day or some shit, like near like at least over half a minute, and he's just like, like you're watching really bad dubbed kung fu movie or some shit. Like, oh, it's hilarious. Some of the funniest things ever. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just wop 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 wop. Like the mouth is moving and all. And there's no sound coming out. And you're like, have I gone deaf? What's going on? Like, you know, like people of Panama are Panamaniacs. My source is I made it the fuck up. It's not even like my source is trust me, bro. It's more like my source is you dare question me. Right. We have a Panamanian raccoon who has lost his shit. He's finally just given in to vengeance and has called in some air support on this beautiful scenic location in Panama. Of course, we just fill in the empty spaces, the voids of the painting goo, with our very reliable friends here on Painting Goo. We have a Shark and we have the Xenoboon. This fucking I'm gonna make it a point to keep like I have the Sharks down. Sharks are piss easy. They're hilarious, and there's like three main features. This fucker, I'm gonna have to refine this cunt. He's mental looking. I don't like this version as much as I like the original, but like we'll get there. I think his eye is too big. You off? I love you. You're beautiful, sexy bitch. Um. Oh God, I'm still waking up. I've already had two coffees, but I only woke up like fucking 3 hours ago or some shit. Like, uh, it sets off my inner audio autism. No, I'm glad. Like, I'm glad that I know people like you. It's so handy knowing people that you like trust who are really into or are experts of, or like, you know, their hobby is like something that you have no clue about. I love that shit. Um, I love that. I love being able to, in a multitude of situations, somebody be like, you know, like I need this thing, or like, you know, fucking, oh, how am I going to get my hands on one of those or whatever? And I just look at him and like, I know a guy. I have a dude. I know a guy. I have a guy, a dude, a bro. The original was peak Xenoboon. I don't like. Don't say that. The first one was peak. That's terrible. That ends up being true. That'd be hilarious. The first iteration. I know you can say that with movies and shit, but character design. Although I suppose you could argue that like I'm so in flow that I fucking aced it the first time I went to paint it. The first one is brilliant though. The reason you think the first one is peak is because it's like holding the decapitated head of a Jewish elephant. Let's be honest. That's that's why you think the first Xenoboon was peak, is because it was viciously butchering a Jewish elephant. I captured a wonderful moment in that, like where it's just like holding the elephant's decapitated head over. That was a wild painting. Oh God! Right, right. We're going to select today's tunes, which I think I. What am I in the mood for? It's Monday. I want to get the fire stoking, so I think I might just go straight into some metal. Looks like it's only the boys here right now, so let's keep it that way. Let's set the tone, shall we? Shall we set the toner for today's streamer? Warbound Dread. Listen to this shit. Warbound Deathcore. Deathcore's in full caps. Warbound Deathcore background music. Relentless beats and whatever. The playlist names are hilarious, and the thumbnails are even funnier. These AI generated images of demons with a guitar. Like one of them looks like a pig. One of them looks like something out of Doom. One of them looks like that thing off of fucking Iron Maiden's album, that fucked up zombie thing with long hair. So funny. Iron Pulse Groove Metal. And like metals in capital letters. So it's like Iron Pulse Groove. like, some of the AI shit cracks me up. Like, it really does. Speaking of stuff cracking me up, the female sent me this thing. These have probably heard this, but like I haven't seen this in ages. I hope this comes true on the mic. You don't need to see it; you just need to hear it. She said, like, I was sitting here about 10 minutes before the stream, getting everything in order, and she just sends me this thing from like the other room because she's in there like finishing her tea before work. And I was like, "What's this?" Like, it's like, "Oh my God, I haven't seen that in ages." This is so funny.
Dollars. I gave her a 20 and she didn't give me nothing. Why did she owe you $20? $20 bill. I gave her a $20 bill. For what? For anything. I don't care. Whatever it's for, but she can give me my money back if she ain't gonna do nothing with it. Okay, do you plan to buy some drugs or something? What kind of drugs do you want to buy? Rock. Rock. Yes, I was. You gave her $20 back. For $20, she gave me some plastic. Now you want your $20 back because she didn't supply you with crack cocaine. Well, if she shouldn't give me nothing, no plastic. She shouldn't send me. What's going on? She come around here a while ago. Used to get some people right over there that used to sell. Yeah. We were sitting out here on the porch and some chairs. So she said, "Y'all have anything to buy?" I said, "No, baby, we don't have nothing to sell." So she left one around the corner. Mm-hmm. Then she come back 10 minutes later, hollered, "Give me my money back up." But no, you ain't bought nothing from here. Don't disrespect my child. This is my child. Mm-hmm. I don't sell crack. I'm a prostitute.
Like the whole situation just gets exponentially worse. Like, so hold on, you want your money back because she didn't give you drugs? Well, she can't give me. She shouldn't give me nothing. You ain't gonna disrespect my child like that. I don't sell crack. I'm a prostitute. What? Yeah, I just played it there. You ain't gonna disrespect my child like that. I'm not a drug tip. I don't sell crack. I'm a prostitute. She says it with such like moral superiority. Like, how dare you insinuate that I would sell crack? I sell my pussy. Thank you very much. Love you. Bye bye. Oh God. Oh, that had me crying before the fucking. But like, I was sitting here like trying not to cry before the fucking stream. I gave her $20. She gave me plaster. Okay. So what? You want me to arrest her for not giving you drugs? Oh man. Oh, I love being like I love like obviously it's horrible like looking at like crime shit all the time because you like it's like oh my God, people are so fucked up, but at the same time it's like hilarious. Some of the shit that gets said, some of the shit that's done, like even the thing that I was watching there the other day about like it was a 19-year-old guy. Was he 19 or was he 20 something? I can't remember. I think he was 19. ADHD and all that, and he like brutally murders some like old guy in from the town. Like, but the way it goes down on the cop's body cam is just, it's just so funny. Like that Dwight energy from fucking The Office. Like, Like your parents are kind of so your parents are concerned about something they found in your bedroom. Like what? Like do you know what that might be? Like do you know what they might be worried about? Like do you know what that is? Yeah, yeah. Like what is it? A human head and hands. Like instantly started crying, laughing. Like paused it. I was like, Nietzsche, what the fuck? Not only what the fuck did he just say, but the way he delivers it. Like a human head and hands. Like and he makes like eye contact. Like he literally like he looks right like he goes from like being kind of anxious and like oh I don't know, like fucking and all of a sudden just looks deadpan, like no emotion. Just a human head and hands. Oh, right. I'm in the mood for some dread pulse. Can't get enough of this shit. Oh, I'm giddy. Why? Because I've got fuck all sleep. Because our fucking routines all over the place. Because for some reason we're going to Portugal in 3 days. I'm sure it'll be great.
You guys want to do a little swap?
Oh Jesus! Oh fuck off! Oh god! Like that. The fact that that's an ad is like crazy. Like don't get me wrong, it's kind of funny, but like it's so like ugh, ugh. Even when I watched porn regularly, that type of stuff, like, it's not my vibe. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. When it comes to romance, very meat and potatoes. None of that fucking weird scenario shit. My weirdest scenario is like the dick pizza stuff. Do you ever see that shit? Shit's hilarious. Do you like some pizza? And some cock. That shit makes me laugh. There's an element of like unparalleled bravado to that I find hilarious. But anyway, metal. PEINTEINGU. Into proper PEINTEINGU posture, revering my glorious fropnut. It's very froppy today. My hair grows so quickly. It's ridiculous. My divine form can barely fit in this mortal shell. I am constantly just reeking divine energy, growing at an exponential rate in spirit and body. A human head and hands. Office intro music plays. Oh, fuck. Oh, The Office is a hilarious show. PEINTEINGU. Get it. Sir. What the fuck up? Get your chair throwing. We have got shit to do. PEINTEINGU. Yes. My royal rag. Why is it royal? Because it's a purple, bitch. Upon my divine knee in preparation for the goo. How's the audio? Buttery? I love the part with the goo. What are we doing? What are we doing? Shall we begin to outride things? Make it pop. PEINTEINGU. Oh. Oh. Agua is beginning to mix with all the coffee and produce gaseous exits. Flatulence. I believe it's called. Does burping count as flatulence? Or is it specifically farting? My horror is assaulting me again. Oh. PEINTEINGU. Oh god, my sleep pattern has been so fucked of late. Those Christmas holidays will fuck you up. Right. Let's get these bitches wet. Oh, wait. I need to put goo on this parrot first. PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU. I must warm up my vocal cords if I am to do any measure. Get some pig squeals in there. It's just like, it's not a pig squeal, it's a dying gasp. Doesn't sound like a pig, it sounds like you've been shot in the rungs. Right. Give it a once over with more horror. And then perhaps some blackout riots. I want to indulge my creative juices today. Our mushroom crowd is looking good. The trees are okay, could be better. The raccoon could use some more definition. Right, now, for the bitches. This is the one. I should have cleaned the PEINTEINGU bucket too. I refer to both as explosive decompression. Explosive decompression. Giggity. Technically, I guess any expulsion of gas can be described as flatulence. If you are not moshing to a PEINTEINGU, you're probably a fag. Are we losing frames? No. The pallet has been good. All we need now is a tiny squirt from my tiny mister to allow the goo to flow fury. PEINTEINGU go go. PEINTEINGU go go. Entire extra fluffy. It's a beautiful piano. Oh,
Loved by pros for
God.
100 years.
Advertisements. Fuck you and your citron. I have no need for your vehicles. Why would I? Every time I need to go somewhere, I just use my Nimbus crowd. Even demigods have Nimbus crowds. You know? If Goku gets a Nimbus crowd, I get a Nimbus crowd. Fucking monkey man. Look at me shoot razors from my eye hores and fingers. Fuck off. A spirit bomb's a joke. Go. My throat is too dry to do matter. Ah, it's crackery. Go. Go. I like my raccoons to be extra fluffy. Fat. Nothing funnier and more cuddly than a fat coon. Go. Sir, Cloris. Shingo went pissing, not after rest. Oh god. I can't do it, Captain. If I mush right now, it's all over. You have no idea. It's raining? No. Painting goo. Painting clean up his eyes, his eyebores, his eye slits. I can't do it. I think my vocal cords get stage frightened. I sound nothing like I do in the shower. When I'm making coffee. Somebody ever came in, like, not even I don't think females ever come in actually when I'm making coffee, like, or like making dinner or something, like, and I'm just like trying to like actually trying to practice metal vocals. It's one of the funniest things to try and do. Trying to get like the middle, like your actual vocal cords to like contract and vibrate in different ways and all, like. And you need like a glass of water or something, because otherwise your fucking throat's gonna be raw, like. Well, there we go. Got a bit growly there. It's great for phlegm. It's excellent. Vibrations warm up your chest and abdomen. Oh. Right. We're getting there. Ribbon it up. Sounding like this all the time is very taxing on the vocal cords. I did not think it would be so. Beijing goo 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 goo. Some of his tear spikes are far too transparent for my liking. Oh, glorious. Speaking of spontaneous combustion, how are you going to survive the sun in Portugal? Isn't it tropical? Apparently the weather is to be quite mild whilst we are on location. 17 degrees Celsius, I believe, was the highest. And apparently one of the days it's set to rain. So, methinks I'll be fine. I remember when I went to, was it Lanzarote or Malta? And I was burnt to a crisp. It's just so shit. It sucks being pasty and ginge in like really hot places. It sucks. When your flesh is raw, like when you're actually like, when it actually feels like someone is like trying to slow cook you, like it's fucking brutal, man. Like putting on or taking off a t-shirt is just like, oh, a horrific experience. Like, and that's like even if you're not blistered, like if you're just like badly burnt, like, you know, it's a bit red and raw and all, like. But I've got blisters a few times, like, and fuck me, man, when you're like putting on clothes and taking clothes off, or like sometimes even just like applying the cream that's like supposed to age you, like, do you know what I mean? It's like it can be like incredibly painful depending on how bad it is. Like one of my blisters on my sunburn, I think it was Malta. One of my, like, I got so badly blistered in Malta that like part of my shoulder scabbed, and it was like, oh, it was brutal, man. Just a total lack of an ability to relax. Like the most minute movement would feel like sandpaper being rubbed into an open wound. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like so raw. Your nervous system is just like Like, your nerves are fucking singing. It's fucking brutal, it is. Do, 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 do. I want to put some detail on that bomb, but I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do with the bomber. Won't conditions be that severe right next to Spain? I thought it was more temperate. I am at times geographically challenged. Fuck geography, lying bastards. You will surely explode in a bar of flame, and it shall surely be glorious to witness. Like, what's more impressive? Spraying yourself with fucking silver paint and going, "Witness me!" Or just screaming, "Witness me" out of nowhere as you spontaneously combust. A cacophony of conflagration. Hey, just witness me! Huh? Like, you thought the monk was impressive. You have seen nothing. I am about to melt your mind. And my own face. Burning alive. Oh, what a way to go. Man, sometimes I try to take something out of the fucking oven and I'm like, oh! You've never seen like fucking snake-like, cat-like reflexes until you see me fucking burn myself. My hand comes away so fast, like it fucking goes backwards. Like, you don't want to be behind me, like, it's like somebody firing an RPG. Like, if I'm reaching into an oven, don't be behind me. Like, fucking recoil, like I've been electrocuted. Like, first time in Cancun, I was a lobster. A Mayan son could cook a turkey. I remember one of the first times I saw that on like something on like the Discovery Channel or something, where they had like a black Jeep. I think it was like a black Range Rover or something like. And I can't remember what I was watching, but it was a really hot day in somewhere in Texas. I think it might have been like Animal Cops Houston or some shit like, and the sheriff or something like, or you know, like one of these
888 Casino.
One of these you're made to fuck off. What was his name? One of the uniformed dudes. I just remember him like with the hat and the uniform and all, like just cracks an egg on the engine or the or not the engine, the bonnet. Just like on the hood. And like the thing just like instantly like starts going white and all, it starts cooking and bubbling and shit. Like that's just like fucking. And I think you can do it to rocks and stuff in the area. You find like a flat rock and you just drop an egg on it and it just starts cooking like quickly. It's not like it takes a few seconds or whatever. Like it's just instantaneous, like scramble. It's ridiculous, like. Painting. 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 It's weird. There's always this part of me that's like, oh, I don't know how it's gonna look if I put black lines on everything, like if I outline everything like you would in a cartoon. And then I do it, and it does like almost always look better. It's weird, like. I think it's like that part of me that wants to get really good at oil painting, so that like there are no black lines, like just color, and it's still really poppy. I think it's one of the things I find fascinating about art. It's just like martial arts. It's like you never stop learning. It's always like a new experience or some new level or trick or some kind of hack or technique, something like. And I really like doing black outlines. I really like doing black outlines with these the precision tips, like, you know, the pointed tips. Even though it's very difficult to get, like, you know, consistent line weight and stuff like that. Sometimes I do like getting the liners and the sign writing ones and doing like these like graceful long lines and stuff. But there is something to like, feels like I'm drawing when I do it this way. Oh, this one's deadly, I think. Is this the one where it's like do 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 do? I think so. Some of these are fucking class, like. Yeah, it's this one. I fucking love this. It just defines it more, like, you know? Especially with, like, on your end, if it's small, it just pops that little bit more so you can see it a bit clearer. Like the fucking radio or whatever, like, the left side of his head. That's the biggest downside. There is if I get the pressure and depth wrong, I end up with a fucking line weight that like is way longer than wider than I wanted. But because I'm using gouache, I can just go back in with grey and change it. That's why it's always important to keep the bitch wet to maintain proper goof roll. There are also brushes you can get that are like more suited to what I'm doing, i.e. like drawing with a brush, essentially. There's ones that you get that are like wider at the base and they go to a fine point, like a dagger. These have a tendency to bowl out in the middle, which is what they're meant to do, you know. But if you're not careful, you can like really frustrate yourself with not getting what the result you want.
Is das steady return driving you to laddie?
No,
Stop juggling
you
and
are.
take control with the new...
I do love that thing. The fucking. I told you guys that story before, didn't I? Where I used to call that my mate's girlfriend, like back in the day. She was very clumsy. She like smashed glasses at gaff parties and shit. And I started calling her Smash. She'll kill every one of us. Do do do. Like, it's so funny. Like, you clumsy bitch, you're gonna get us all killed. Ah, Emmanuel Gotsunu, welcome. Are you well? Do the bomb as well. I'll wait for him to dry and then I'll go back up and do the bomb. Too much paint from the brush. I do have another liner there that's kind of like midway, yeah. Very thick lines for what I want. Want the teeth to be sharp, you know?
Everyone, meet my boyfriend, Jake.
What's up, everyone?
Fuck you,
Blood is
Jake.
all over your
Fuck Jake. I didn't even see Jake, but I can bet you anything Jake is probably a fag. Boom, 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 boom. I am sufficiently plenished. Yeah, like the difference it makes to the shark because he's a yellow, like, you know. Huge difference. That's one thing that I love about black line work is like a single line with the correct length, width, and shape can define a whole section of a character. You know, like the underside of a pec, or like especially with human characters, like if you get like the thigh or like the like waist hip area right on a female character, that's what makes her look like really attractive and visually like sexual or whatever. That's why they accentuate that shit in like stuff like anime and stuff. They make it like really big and juicy looking or whatever, like because your eyes are just like the way you can hack the biological framework of your eye and its connection to your faculties in your brain, like your other senses, in terms of like what you see, how it affects you. Like the way you could just like I can just paint a shape and a color and it produces an effect. Like I find that shit fascinating. It's also why I would never want to do anything degenerate, like in the sense of like doing a naked character or something like a, I don't know, it's not necessarily degenerate in itself, you know, doing something naked, but like anything pornographic, I think that's like really fucks with your psyche, creating stuff like that, or at least I can imagine it does, because obviously I don't know, but like based on what I've seen and experienced and shit like that, like I can only imagine the kind of effect that has on you to be like creating stuff like that all the time, like, or even once off, like it's just weird. Like I don't know if I agree with the Bible and shit with the whole like no graven images thing. Like I get it, but then like I also, and like I think the reason I get it is because I think there should like general censorship. It's like there's an exception to every rule, like, you know what I mean? It's like there should be some things, like some things are sacred, there should be some things that are off limits. So there's bound to be some things that we could logically, never mind emotionally or rationally, whatever way you want to put it, like, but you could logically come to the conclusion that it's best not to create those kinds of images, you know, because of the effect that they produce. It's odd, like, you know, like how cartoons can just make you laugh, and it doesn't have to be the dialogue or what happens. It could just be the appearance of the character, you know, like the charm. Doesn't have to say anything or do anything. It's just like it looks funny. Same shit works for other parts of your brain where like you put like a naked woman, or at least there should be a naked woman. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've heard shit about that where it's like they put slides of like gay stuff in front of gay guys and it like lights up that part of their brain, and that's how they argue that like, oh no, like gays just like a thing. It's like like, you know, a part of nature and all blah blah. Like no, I'm like I don't agree with that at all. I think earlier on your wires get crossed or damaged or some shit, like something happens to you or you experience something, and then you then associate, as a male, you associate males with sexual interactions and shit, like, and that's so fucked up. Like I think it's a way to control a society. Like it's like, just make some of them gay, they'll eventually rip themselves apart. It's like I'd well believe it's like fucking the Chinese, like, do you know what I mean? How do we beat the American? It's like, we make them Raymond gay, and then we wait. Like, right. I must drain the dragon. I shall return in a moment. Oh shit, that's probably not a good idea. That was a wrong piss. Oh, the reef. The reef is excellent. Painting. Right, time for the Xenoboot. I almost want to make more coffee. I need to put the spots on the chart. I can't believe none of you pointed that out. A spotless chart. What's wrong with us? Jetbrack. Ramp brack. I can never remember which one I prefer. Ramp brack or jet brack. Either way, it's Marange. For the shark spots, I need some Marange. Permanent orange. Permanent orange, like an inedible, indestructible orange. Like, oh, is anybody going to eat that orange? It looks delicious. No, that is the permanent orange. Fuck. It's a sacred orange. It is permanent. Until I put the black around the spots, it always just looks like I just gave the thing chicken pox. Oh god. Let's try to wrap. The ramp brack seems to be much nicer. Onto the Xenobu. Ah, Grifu-sama!
Welcome to the Island of
How
Eggs.
you interrupt such
It is not a
excellent
game of
tunes? It is just rude. Simply rude to interrupt such tunage. Yes, the ramp brack is far superior in my opinion. Oh, glorious. It appears to be not as initially dark, but its fro is beautiful. It's going in with jet black over the ramp brack is the key to victory here. Wanted to be brack as fuck. Paintingu. Oh, Christ. Better. Paintingu.
Relaxing the body, shoulders, elbows.
Relax
heavy,
yourself the
drawing
fuck
down
off
with
my
gravity.
stream, bitch! I care not for relaxing. I've go to paint. Right. Am I correct? Should I go over one brack with the other? We shall see. Doesn't make that much of a difference. I do think the jet black is not as opaque. Could be wrong. Goo 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 goo. Some final corrections. Darker. There we go. Sir, maxed out Marvel. He thinks we could put something in the middle. Perhaps peeking out from behind the rocks.
So you want to
Are
play
there
guitar,
flamingos in Panamanian?
but you think to yourself, I could never do that.
I think to myself, get the fuck off my stream. Stop selling your shit on my stream. While YouTube is like, stop painting your shit on our platform. Not yet, anyway. Come up with other creatures that we've done multiple times. We have the Shark, the Xenoboon. I don't think we don't have another PEINTEINGU creature that I've done multiple times, do we? The flamingos should be one of them. Derpy looking flamingos are hilarious. What was fucking... Was it Miggles? Is Jacobat's fucking giraffe? Man, the fucking giraffe, big fat kaiju giraffe idea and called it Miggles. As if it was Miggles' giraffe had come alive, or like come alive and was like looking for him or something. Where is Jack of Bat? And the thing had like a Tech 9 and a battle axe. Like, man, that thing is hilarious looking. The thing was fucking hilarious looking. I'm thinking something peeking out from behind the rocks. I'm not sure what though. What's in Panama? What animals are in Panama? The Panamanian white-faced capuchin. Oh no way, there's fucking harpy eagles in Panama. No way. If you've never seen a harpy eagle, look that shit up. They're intense looking.
Have you got
Fucking ads disgust me. Armando, welcome. Margie, welcome. I did not know they had fucking harpy eagles in fucking Panama. What the fuck is a margay? What's a cat? Margays are one of the world's most highly adapted cat species for climbing trees. That is hilarious. Just as Margie comes into the stream, I'm looking up animals that are in Panama, and one of them is called a margay. Are you good at climbing trees, Margie? The eye and the pupils must be brilliant white, perfectly placed for maximum derp potential. I've always been good at climbing trees, but I don't think I can now. And I'm not going to encourage you to do it, just in case. What else they got? Ooh, red-eye tree frogs. They're intense looking. Bush dog. Oh. A fucking butterfly called a morpho. It's fucking mad animals in Panama. Is that a monkey? I think it's a monkey called a Jeffrey's tamarin. That's hilarious. A common basilisk. That's a lizard, isn't it? Collared peccary. Looks like a cross between a pig and a fucking... What are those things called? Capybara? Panama's got a dickload of animals. What's the animal of Panama? Panamanian golden frog. We've already got a lot of yellow here. It's Panama's national animal. Sexually dimorphic, the females are up to twice the size of an average male. I wonder if that has any relevance to the culture. It won't let me press the buttons. That's weird. Well, I'm not doing a tree frog. What would, like, kind of stand out but not really? So that it doesn't take away from the raccoon with the airstrike. Like, I could just do a nigga with an afro, fucking, like... I got some cheeseburgers, man. Oh, part of me wants to just do that now. Nice shade of brown. It's brown, but is it the right brown?
Some things just bring us together.
Like PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU brings us together. But that wasn't an ad for PEINTEINGU, was it? You fucking try me, fucks! Advertising on my streamer. Right. Nigga with some cheeseburgers. Oh, Doris. I got these cheeseburgers, man. still brown. He's dark enough. Oh, my pretty grumbers. Okay. Yeah, I need like a pale ochre. That's what I need. Pale ochre. Yeah, there we go. I do find it very useful a lot of the time that when I already have something there, and I'm sure this seems obvious, but it really is useful to don't just try and paint over shit with other colors. Always, like, I put the base coat of white down in the shape of whatever you're trying to do.
This is Kevin. He's so sound. He always
Fuck
holds
you,
the
Kevin.
elevator door. He'd hold off a zombie horde, so
He wouldn't, his bollocks. Looks like he could barely handle a fairy, let alone a zombie horde. I don't believe you for a second. Zombie horde. My ass. My ass, that soy boy beta cook could handle even one zombie. Even one female zombie. Half of one. Didn't Rick get fucked up by half a zombie? Or did he just come across one in the middle of a green patch or something? I can't remember. Just remember half a zombie crawling over grass. That's all I remember. The shape of this nigga's head. Nigga got egg head. I am out of agua. This is not good. Oh yeah. In the space of 3 seconds, I forgot that I was out of water. I'm just like, what's this an ad for? It's not. It's my hip hop soundtrack. Oh, that's hilarious. Bit of hip hop-oo. If nobody has any issues, I'm gonna leave that on for a while. Ah, you fucking bitch. The second I start singing along, you did that on purpose, didn't you? You did it on purpose to just suppress me in my moments. Can't let Defenderu enjoy the music. No, can't let that happen. Still playing ads? You fucking rude fuck. PEINTEINGU. Project photo. Welcome. That is one messed up looking junkie. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Right, I need the dragon. I need the dragon. I need to drain the dragon once again. And I think I'm going to make myself some coffee. And we'll see how wrong we can go for, shall we? Send me any details we can slap in this bitch. I shall return in a few moments. Don't go anywhere. And remember for PEINTEINGU. Oh, defender ass.
He's coming.
He is coming. Who is coming? Nosferatu.
Nosferatu in cinemas now.
Time for a fresh start? How about some fresh offers on quality Irish meat? Like this whole Irish chicken, now only $2.99. Or succulent, specially selected Irish steak mince, also just $2.99. Perfection. No time for garnish. Dig in. Make January delicious with unmissable Super 6 quality meat offers. Go all Aldi.
I severely underestimated how cold it would be in the kitchen. Oh my god. So cold. Where's the Fenderu? Is he making the browner? Yes, I was making coffee. Oh, fuck, it's cold in that kitchen. Oh, God. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. It's like... Kitchen's fucking freezing right now. Oh, yes. Rotch warm. Oh, that's way too hot. Oh, Bernie. Ooh. Goddamn. Right. Oh, I forgot to outline the Xenoboon's tear. Right. A cheeseburger bag. Junkie dude. Is perfectly priced and hilarious looking. Very funky indeed. It is a gloriously funkish, is it not? Honey and coffee is delicious. Methinks we should praise some tropical animals. A birdie. Maybe a monkey. A brewbird. Purper? Purper. Purper birdie. Some sky brew. Some primary red. We cram as many details and extra thingies into this one as we can. And then tomorrow, we shall begin a new painting. We shall see if we can accomplish it before I leave for Portugal. If we cannot, then you shall simply have to wait until I return. I cannot lie. A part of me enjoys seeing the samurai village losing their shit over there being no goo. Brings me joy.
Checking out her new shopping haul. Got a party new outfit and all.
Get that shit away from me. Right. We've had a bit of funk, a lot of metal, some hip hop, or are we just The old arriver. I do love this. This is like it speaks to my soul. This kind of music. Synthy 80s techno kind of cool fucking funky shit. I love it. Bye, Margie. Derpy Purple Bird. Derpy Purple Bird. Oh, fuck. What gayness is this in my ear? Make it stop. It's too gay. This thing's gonna rook her areas. Imagine if I just came out with a fucking collection of like plush toys called Derpy Birds. No, it's just retarded looking birds. The possibilities are endless. Betty goo, 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 goo. This thing's fucking hilarious, look. An overzealously regal bird. You may have heard of angry birds, but you are not prepared for dirty birds. Just a lot of retarded fucking birds like waging war against each other, like instead of angry birds, it's fucking dirty birds, like. Although it's pretty fucking derpy to catapult yourself at your enemy, like, do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna shit on Angry Birds. Angry Birds is one of the best games ever made. Dude. Things like that, things like Angry Birds, like not so much Angry Birds, but like kind of Angry Birds, Fortnite. What was the other one I was thinking of there? Like Clash of Clans or Clash Royale. They get really big with the kids, and then it's just utterly corrupted, and it's all about the money, and it's all about, like, you know, getting their fucking brand on everything, you know, lunchboxes, all that shit. Like when I say that stuff about PEINTEINGU, I'm taking the piss, you know, of like, alright, we're gonna have like fucking PEINTEINGU everything, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I would actually like to have like cuddly toys and shit like that, real stuff that like would be like good for kids, even, like, do you know what I mean? Like put a good moral spin on things instead of a perverted one. Like, it's actually crazy how often in the public sphere, for a while now, that like sex is very, like, sex is almost like ubiquitous. Do you know what I mean? It's everywhere in some form. And it's very easy for children to come in contact with, or like experience or see or hear, like, you know, sexual content and shit, or stuff that's like innuendo that like only an adult would get, but it's still there. That's why it's so messed up about the Disney stuff with the penises in the clouds and all that shit. Like, it's like similar to the way that like my dad thought when I was younger. It's like, you know, I'm sitting on the sofa, I'm like 3 years of age or some shit, like, and they're watching Conan the Barbarian, and I'm seeing it, and I'm registering stuff. Like, I remember that, and I remember my ma being like, should we be watching this and stuff like that. Like, it's similar to that situation where it's like, you just don't know what you're exposing your kids to. And even if you did know what you were exposing your kids to potentially, the vast amount of content that you need to like make sure to avoid, you know? You gotta lock down that iPad, lock down that PC, lock down the fucking like lock down all the internet connected available fucking devices in your house so that they can't even like accidentally click on something, you know? Like, I wouldn't have an Alexa in my house. Fuck that shit. Thing picking up everything. It's like having an Alexa in your house is basically like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, your phone is basically spying on you in various ways. All of our phones are basically spying on us. Collects your data, listens to what you say, and like most of the time it's benign because it just sells you shit, you know? Oh, so he really likes katanas. Ads for katanas. Like, that's what it's for, you know? But there is also the dark shit, you know, where they're like, we've noticed a pattern that we can exploit. And then in a couple of weeks you see this new like pharmaceutical drug come out or some shit, like, you know? Like, that's probably what like that Ozempic shit is. You know? You get what you wish for. You have all these like celebrities talking about like, I just wish there was a pill you could take. I'm sick of all this bullshit stuff. I mean, don't we have like technology available to us that we could actually just make a pill that you could just like whatever? And I don't know what Ozempic is. I've just heard that it's a weight loss thing that the celebrities become fond of. I learned when I was a child that cheating in video games left you in a position where like you end up feeling like you've cheated yourself out of something good, which you have. You've cheated yourself out of the good conclusion of stress and anguish and like trying hard and repetition and having patience and all these things. when you finally like, that's why people love the Dark Souls and Bloodborne games and all that shit, where it's like how funny is that, right? Like a whole generation responds to a particular franchise of video games, almost universally the same, whereas like the majority of people are like, those games are far too difficult, I don't like them, they're buggy, they're trash, they're janky, they're this, they're that, and the rest. Like, and there's definitely some jank, but like the people who love them, don't get me wrong, there's like the weirdos and creeps and nerds as well, but it's like, it's kind of the same with metal. You know the way like people say, it's like you look at people who listen to metal and it's like, oh, big, you know, big guy, heavy studded boots, aggressive looking t-shirt, long beard, like all this shit, like, and you look like generally more intimidating than the others, like somebody who dresses like they listen to hip-hop or whatever, like, you know. But the reality is that like people say it all the time, that people who listen to metal are like the nicest people ever, because the music you listen to actually releases a lot of like, it's really cathartic to listen to some metal, you know. No, I'm not saying that you can't like benefit from listening to other types of music, obviously not, like, but there's something about metal, because like the skill required to do some of the shit that they do in metal, and I suppose some the not implied, the like the natural properties, the like inbuilt properties of metal as a genre are such that like it draws what you could categorize as like the darker people, but ironically those people are actually nicer and more interesting and have a better sense of humor. It's weird. It's really weird and ironic how stuff works out, like. But it's similar with the Dark Souls games and difficulty. Like, you know, when you cheat, it's basically unearned knowledge. You know? Oh, I'm just gonna use a cheat code for like unlimited health so I can get past this boss that I'm stuck on. And then even if you turn it off after the boss to make the game difficult again, are you gonna turn it on to the next boss? Like, do you know what I mean? Is every boss just gonna be a flick of the switch and like a fucking, you just keep mindlessly mashing buttons instead of actually like engaging with the problem and growing and shit? So like, I used to think I was, you know, ahead of the curve, or like in a group that not a lot of people were in, when I would like pick up these foreign discs, and they eventually came here. You could buy them like Argos and stuff like that, like swap magic and shit, where you could like not only convince the PlayStation to play games from different regions, you could also give yourself like all sorts of mad cheats that like weren't in the game, you know. They like hacked the game for you or whatever, and it was like the novelty wore off really quick. There was something that wore off really quick. I was like, this sucks. But it also made me like really not like certain games that they didn't reward you with stuff like that for completing stuff in the game. Because like a great game will like have lots of extra shit at the end, typically. And typically one of the extra things is like cheats, so that you can go through the game again and experience it from a different angle of like, look what you can do when you have unlimited amount of Ds or whatever, like, you know. And that's how it should be done. Is like, you should have to earn the ability to cheat, you know. It sounds counterproductive, but like, it's actually much more enjoyable when you've gone through the stress of a task normally, and then you go back to the same task and you're like, you see what it's like with the cheats on, and you're like, this is actually hilarious. Like, the difference. Like, some of the earlier games were really difficult. I was only watching a video compilation there yesterday, and like Rayman 1 on the PlayStation 1. Like, a lot of people, that's like one of the most difficult games ever made. Like, my brother is taking that stuff just more irking responsibility. Your brother is taking Ozempic? No way. Like, what the fuck? Just work out, like, you know? What the fuck, like? I don't get that, like. It's like, obviously I get it, like, you know. There's a part of me that understands that, like, you know, oh fuck, I'm like, I'm not, I don't have the will to like put the effort in, so I'm just gonna do this, you know. And then you have people who are like, well, I've got the money, you know, I can afford it, why wouldn't I? And then you got people like, where would I find the time to work out? It's like, fucking make the time. Like, the whole thing of like, there's only 24 hours in a day, and like, you know, how do you create a routine and like use your time well and all this shit. Like, I think a lot of that is like total bullshit. You really want to do something, just fucking do it. Oh, but it's like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and blah blah. It's like, I don't think we only live once, you know. I think when you die, it's the beginning of another journey. But at the same time, while you're here, fucking have at it, like, you know. Do some shit. I think I could shade the scene of doing a bit better. Squeak. Rayman was a cool game. Had it on Game Boy and PS1. I think I had it on. Was it PlayStation 1? Yeah, must have been a PlayStation 1. I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of on the Sega Mega Drive? Oh, DuckTales or something. That's what I'm thinking of. I love the music in those games. Yeah, like loads of stuff in Rayman, like not just the artwork and the gameplay, and like the mechanics and programming. For loads of reasons, it was a very impressive game. And apparently, the devs didn't know that they made it as difficult as they made it, because they were like playtesting it themselves all the time. So they knew the game inside out, so they didn't think it was that hard. And then they released it, and everybody was like, "This game's like fucking really difficult." And they were like, "Is it? It is? What? No way!" I just find that hilarious. Darker. That's a nice solid brown, but it needs to be browner. A little bit browner. Tiny squirt. Okay, we get some shading here. Paintingu, goo goo. Paintingu, goo goo. It's a little bit better. Paintingu, goo goo. I'm debating whether to leave his eye just like totally black or put a pupil on it, because I don't want him to look derpy, but I suppose you can't see his other eye, so it's not going to have that derp effect. Let's see what happens. Like, I know the flamingo looked derpy, but it didn't look... It looked a different... There's like different kinds of derp. A flamingo could have also been like terrified, you know, because it's like a wide eye with a tiny pupil. Like, typically though, if you want something to look really retarded, you need both eyes, you know, make it look like. Okay. Still have a bit to do on this one before I'm satisfied. Yeah, that looks alright. It's not derpy looking. Okay. Now we do want the bird to look derpy. And even though you can't see both of his eyes, you can still make it look derpy because this is how I do the chicken. The placement of the eyes in relation to the mouth can make shit look really derpy. That's what I've noticed. That's how that's what makes my chickens look so fucking hilariously retarded. Is their eyes are like level with their beak, which in real life they're not. They're like above the beak and behind, like, you know. But if you just put the eyes like level with the beak, because think about it, when you look at like a whale, they kind of have that like they have that almost melancholic stupidity like aesthetic to them, and like especially with certain whales, they have that big, like the way their lips go, it looks like they're frowning, so they look like sad, you know. Whales can easily look like they're like very upset, you know, like they're just like like I'm so fat. Like imagine like they're real sad because like they breathe water, but they're like the biggest sea thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like if they're self-aware enough to be like, why do I have to be one of the mammals that lives in the sea? I'm sick of this shit. It'd be so funny. PEINTEINGU. I might have been able to put it lower, actually. It's good enough where it is, though. Right. Painting. Sometimes I'm kind of like, why do I bother to put, you know, such small details, like, you know, and take my time and like make things small and shit like that, like when you guys are most of the time only going to see it from a distance and shit. But I like the, like, I think Stabaroo said it before, where it's like, there's a big, it's like a journey, you know, like if you're one of the people that watches the stream, watches me do a painting, and then you like the painting, then you end up buying the painting, and then when it's in front of you, it's like a whole experience, like, you know, you'll notice shit that like you didn't notice on the stream and shit, unless of course you got me on your fucking telly and you zoom in all the way or something like. Looks like that like repeats half an hour in. I just haven't noticed it before because it all sounds very similar. Right, what am I looking for right now? Get another layer of oh shit. Got another layer of oh shit. Okay, some orange in there. This permanent orange is so powerful. Don't want it to be that strong. Perfect. Fucking perfect. I am satisfied. A fucking angry cigar-smoking, air-striking raccoon. A derpy, adorable tropical birdie. A roker, criminal, drug addict. A shark. And a xenoboon. And of course, the glorious airstrike. Glorious airstrike! I don't want to outline and define the planes because I wanted them to just be like in the background moving, you know. Oh, Emmanuel, you are making me hungry, you. How dare you? Oh, glorious. Right, my beloved Japonites. This concludes today's episode of PEINTEINGU. I hope you're satisfied. I'm sure the other painters here are constantly improving or changing their techniques as well. Always going to be moving forward unless you are trying to replicate something that has been done before. I'm not a fan of doing the same thing again. And I think that's probably going to be I could see that being a problem for me. If like, well, maybe if I was employed by a company, that'd be a problem for me. It's like you have to draw this character 10 times all over, like whatever. But I mean, how many charts have I done now? There's actually not that many characters even that I've created myself that I've drawn or painted, that I've rendered like multiple times in different ways. Like I've only done Gunduk. I suppose in a way you could say I've done Gunduk like dozens of times because I've done them in different forms. But if it like Gunduk is the one with the shotgun and the multicolored afro and the villain visor, like that's that character, and I've only done him like a handful of times because I'm not a character designer, at least not completely or yet or whatever. Like I'm a multitude of things. Like I can say I am an independent professional artist because I have literally made art and like people buy it. Like, you know what I mean? Like people have bought my shit, people do buy my shit, and then I also stream. So I'm like a streamer, painter, streaming artist or whatever, artist/streamer. But like in terms of character design or like, you know, contemporary art or like what kind of category do I fall into there, I'm all over the place. And I don't mind being all over the place. I like doing different shit, you know. I do. I like doing different shit. I think when I get back from Portugal, like I said the other day, there's probably going to be 1 or 2 days, even maybe a week, where I do more symmetrical stuff. So it won't be like, you know, like a colourful piss take. It'll be a more serious. I won't be like I'll still be talking and shit, like, and I'll play music and stuff, but like I won't be as like engaged. I probably won't be reading the chat. I'll be totally focused on just like nailing the sharpness of the symmetrical. Because like I bring elements of that to the painting goose sometimes, where like, you know, like I'll try and get especially the black lines, like I'll try and get the line work like really slick looking, even though a lot of the painting is very vague and messy, like, you know. But that's the thing that really got me going a few years ago when I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start painting. Being able to freehand a line that at least to the naked eye looks like straight as fuck, like a sharpened blade, you know. And it's funny because like I'd get a ruler to them sometimes and I'd be like, fuck me, it's like, it's nearly like, it's almost bang on, like, you know. No, anyway, now I'm just rambling. Right, as I said, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. The ensemble of gloriousness is complete. An excellent way to describe today's painting group, or this current painting group, because it's not just today's. Today's stream was acceptable. I am glad you are satisfied, Emmanuel. Right. Oh, I shall return, same time, same place, same high-octane painting goo energy tomorrow. In the meantime, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And remember, smash the right button like it has insulted your ancestors. And pay for PEINTEINGU, or you have no honor, and your ancestors will look upon you with great shame. Not good. Right. Sayonara, my beloved Japanites, and I shall see you soon.